Hope I'm audible and visible. Right. How many of you are here biryani lovers? How many of you like to sip Pepsi or Coca-Cola or any soft drinks while having biryani or burger or pizza? I could see some hands. Thank you. Good morning, Toastmasters and my dear friends. It was the year 2001. A young man named Easter, who was just 21 by then, has just completed his engineering. He couldn't find a job in India. His family paid for a consultancy and sent to him for a meager salary in Gulf. For 2 years, everything went fine. But at the end of the second year, he got severe stomach pain, which was unbearable. He could afford only doing basic medical treatment there because it was too costly, and he came back to India for further treatment. In India, doctors diagnosed that both of his kidneys had failed and immediately started with the dialysis treatment. His family was dumbstruck because Easter was just 23 by then, and he did not have the habit of drinking alcohol. But there was something for them to explore it. Doctors found some samples of pesticides in his kidneys. When inquired, Easter admitted that he had that habit of drinking half a liter to 1 liter of Coca-Cola or any other soft drinks daily because the cost of the mineral water was too high in his place, and even he liked the taste of those soft drinks. He has been addicted to that. The artificial sweeteners, pesticides, and the ingredients in those soft drinks were responsible for Easter's kidneys failure. Now, let us see some hard truths behind these soft drinks. Let me quickly share my screen.
I'll give you access, Josephine. Just give me a minute.
Sure. Sorry for that.
Yes, please go ahead, Josephine.
Thank you. Hope you're able to see my screen. Thank you. So I'm here to talk about the pesticides that are present in these soft drinks. I'm not going to talk about what is this pesticide is used for, but these pesticides are present in the soft drinks that we drink. The first one is malathion pesticide. Few observations have been done and research has been done. In 1 liter Mirinda, this malathion pesticide is present 196% higher than the world standards. And in 1 liter Coca-Cola, it is 137% higher than the world standards. What are the health issues it causes? It affects genes. It causes liver damage. It causes nervous disorder, and it brings arthritis. And the second pesticide is chlorpyrifos pesticide. Almost all soft drinks have this pesticide in it, which is 42% higher than the prescribed world standards. It affects mother and fetus baby. It affects the brain growth and brings muscular disorder. And if we talk about soft drinks, we cannot avoid the pH level of the soft drinks because every liquid has the pH level. Because this pH level is responsible for the acidic nature of the liquid. Almost all soft drinks have higher pH level than the standards prescribed. And specifically, Coke and Pepsi has very high standards. What does it do? It dissolves the bones and enamels very quickly. Just imagine if a person is having on a daily basis, where will the bone exist? And some of the other real hard truths behind these soft drinks: it reduces the immunity power, it decreases the metabolism, it helps in destroying the fat burning enzymes in no time. See, that's why we prefer having this soft drinks in between our meals, right? We think it is going to burn the bad fat, but it is also going to burn your good fat, which is required. It brings obesity and diabetics, cancer, heart diseases, and whatnot. It affects your entire body. And the death rate is unimaginable. These fizzy drinks can cause a death rate of 18,400 adults per every year. Could you just imagine the count? In the year 2000, The district magistrate of Kanjipuram by then, Mr. Sahayam, who is the renowned ex-collector of India, has actually banned the bottling, Pepsi bottling plant, as he found many dirts in those bottles. Even today, if your toilet cleaner has completed, don't worry. Just take a bottle of Pepsi or Coca-Cola and clean it. It works out well. I have tried this out. You can also try it out. Even after the entire world has done its research and found 90% of these soft drinks are harmful, even countries, including India, continues to sell these soft drinks. Only few countries have banned these soft drinks in their countries. Luckily, Easter's mother was the donor, kidney donor, and both of them are doing well right now. He got married after several years and he's having a child now of 6 years old. But the amount of money they spend every month for their medicine and the strict diet they are following on a daily basis makes us feel pity on them. How many Easters have stayed with us and how many Easters have gone this world? We don't know. But even after knowing that these soft drinks are harmful, still our friends hold this bottle of Pepsi and post in social media, right? Still we look for a combo which has these soft drinks in the combo, in the menu page of the hotel, right? Friends, what can we do to eradicate that? We can go for an alternative. As for natural drinks, you can have a simple lemon juice. You can have all herbal juices. You can have coconut water. You can have fruit infused water. You can create your own natural drinks with your creativity, with all the natural ingredients, and thereby avoiding these soft drinks. Friends, even if one drop of poison, it is a poison. We know these soft drinks have pesticides in it, but still we are going for these soft drinks, right? What do I prefer is, what do I think of the soft drink addiction is, it is more like an alcohol addiction. We cannot compromise our health. We live in this world to live healthily, right? So we cannot compromise on our health. So let us take a decision on this fine day. Let us be united and boycott these soft drinks. Now, let me ask you a question. How many of you still want to sip Pepsi or Coca-Cola while you are having a heavy lunch? Thank you. Over to Tia Modi.
Thank you, Toastmaster.